Hi, guys, seekers of wisdom and truth. I am Chrissie, your guide through the ethereal realms of Chrissie's Divine Design Tarot, and today we turn our attention to the collective. Each of the zodiac signs' essence may resonate through the divine tapestry of the sacred reading, whose journey will unfold beneath the cosmic currents. Let's embark together for the sacred reading where intuition and destiny intertwine. So we will find out what messages are coming through for the collective. Now, this is for Father's Day reading. Today actually is Father's Day. So happy Father's Day to all of those out there that are fathers that are watching the reading. Okay, so one flip over in this. No. Okay, let's have a look and see what we have for you. We have. Pay attention to those around you. Soon you will see. So there may be something that you are meant to see in and around you with the people. So we are going to look at your energy today, how you feel about your person, whether you've met them or they have yet to come in. We're going to see the people in and around you, the good, the bad, the ugly, and what those people may be doing in terms of obstacles in your life, and then the outcome. So go or move forward to what or who your heart truly desires. So if you are essentially with somebody right now and you're thinking about somebody over here and you're with somebody here, you haven't actually moved forward on what your true heart's desiring for you, and you've settled. Let's face it, don't lie to yourself. Really look at how you feel about certain people, and it's important to find out about those connections of whether that could be a possibility for you. Even if it's rejection, at least you know and you're able to allow yourself to move forward without them if that was the case. Tap into the energy you want to attract to you. So be who you want to be having with you. Become who you want, and they will show up. So, and make sure you, I don't know, take away some clutter, make room for them, act as if they're already a part of your life, and they will show up a lot sooner. And go buy that lotto ticket. Today may be the good lucky day. So this is a good day and it's a lucky day for you. So go buy that lottery ticket. I don't work for the lotto center or anything like that. This is just messages that are coming through for Father's Day for the collective, which could be anyone that may resonate with this. Any of the zodiac signs. It's not for anyone in particular. However, it may resonate with you no matter what your sign is. I realize that unlimited wealth is in my life, is my blessing. So this lotto ticket may be the blessing that's coming in for you for doing some of the work on yourself, living your best life, or trying to tick off those goals as you reach your best life scenario, however that may look to you. Stay positive, trust your inner wisdom and feelings, then take positive action. I like that because I feel like there may be some people that have gone through a whole lot, and it may be feeling like, especially if it was a mental mind kind of I don't want to say that word, but challenges you faced and things that you got through based on someone else trying to make you believe something that wasn't. Okay, so, and let's just face it, there are many people out there that they don't want you to see what they're doing over here, so they are saying it's you crazy, you don't know what you're talking about, this is all in your head, yada, yada, yada. And meanwhile, they are doing those things, and your intuition is alerting you to this. You know it's to be true, yet you dismiss it, or you believe that person because you don't want to believe that that person will do that to you, especially if there's somebody of a romantic nature. Okay, so I'm not going to get too far into that. However, it is important to follow your intuition. And if your body, you don't have to have a reason to leave. If your body and your mind, body, and soul is actually alerting you to things that are going on that you know to be true, you may not want to believe them, but you don't have to have a reason to leave. You can just leave. You don't have to explain yourself to anybody. You don't have to have validation from anyone. Let's see what else. Choices of commitment has sacrifices, sure. But if it's a healthy relationship, those sacrifices are going to be warranted and wanted, and to help with the other person's life to make things run smoothly, not only for you, but for them as well. And it should be a team effort here, right? It's not what you can take from others, it's what you can give them. And there is a fine line here, though. If you're always the one to give and they're always the one taking, you have to be fulfilled in your part as well. And if they're unable to fulfill that, then there's some red flags there that you might want to have a look at. Let's see, twin flame union is here. Divine timing is now. So there is somebody that maybe you have met briefly. Maybe you met them and you've gone out with them or dated them, or however it's showing up for you. Because remember, I am just reading the cards. So it's up to you to read between the lines and discern it. What is for you and what isn't based on me. It's based on you. You know your situation, you know your story, and it's important to take what belongs to you and leave the rest for someone else, okay? Now, because these are only general readings, if you really want a personalized reading with me, you can get a hold of me on my channel in the description box below. You just find that ... more button there, and it opens up, and it will show you all the information you need, including my email on how to contact me. All right. Financial constraints. So you may be under some financial constraints at this time. I feel like this is in terms of your stability. So let's just see where this goes. And this is your energy. So these are some of the things you might be thinking about. You're being very patient about these adjacent possibilities here. So there are some things that with patience, certain doors are going to close for certain doors to open, including financial ones to do with your stability. Now, I feel like you might be at peace and money may not really matter to you. But if you're looking to get to that best life scenario, you're doing work on yourself to become that better version of yourself, you are looking at what you want to do for your best case scenario. And that may include your dream job or your career you've always wanted to be in. All right, let's get one more. 7th chakra, Archangel Ariel is going to be helping you with that. There's going to be a change here in this, where changes of these financial constraints are going to only come to more and more possibilities due to this patience that you are enduring. And learning patience can be really hard for certain people, depending on their personality, and especially if they are a doer. They may not be able to sit for 5 seconds for too long without getting up to do something else. They have to be actively doing things, or they have too much time to think. And sometimes when you have that time to think, then you kind of find out what might be an issue for you and that you need to let go of. So maybe that is why Spirit is wanting you to be having a little bit more patience, is to really get to the root of the reasons of why you might be hanging on to that sadness or loss or grief or emotional baggage or disappointments that you've had in your life, or even this mental issues that you've had because of someone else projecting onto you. So it's important that you are able to let all those things go and not take that on to the next and drag that with you to the next person that you may get involved with. All right, let's see about your person here and their energy, and we'll see what's going on here, the world. So they are closing out cycles at this time. And you might be having to have patience waiting for this person to be able to get all their ducks in a row, essentially, and get on the same page or same frequency that you're at this point, in order to come into union. Now, there are things on their mind at this point. There might be some envy and victory. So they may be having somebody that's envious of them, but they're thinking of their victory that they will have in the end, in regards to this. Now, it may not have anything to do with you. This might have other people involved that this victory is coming up for them, where they're going to be able to get away from whatever this is, okay? And close out this cycle. All right, it's a little cockeyed, yin and yang. This is what they're looking for. And their fifth chakra. So this is their throat chakra. So they may have not been able to really say what they mean, or always been hushed, or kind of like overridden by someone else who had a stronger personality, or was bullied, or however you want to see it, that fits for you. I feel like your person is telling somebody here that may be envious of them, that they're looking for that yin and yang, and that maybe this person isn't it, because this world card is kind of essentially saying an ending here. This is completing of some type of closure to a lesson that you've already had, okay, and you've accepted this, okay, and now you're just completing, this person's just completing it out and tying up those loose ends to get on that right path, okay, to meeting their yin and yang, the person that they feel is their person, okay, that fits just right. Let's see. Deceit. So you both have dealt with deceit in the past, and your person may have just got out of that situation. It could have been years ago. However, depending on how it fits for you, for either one of you, this may have been a long road of being able just to let go of some of that, okay? Now, I'm kind of getting this sus or suspicion that you might have in regards to relationships. And it's important that if you are going into a situation or somebody that you've met that you like, it's important not to see this person as your ex or your person that hurt you in the past. It's important to see them with a new slate, essentially, a clean slate where this is something new, not projecting what has been in the past onto this new person, okay? So you both have some deceit that you've dealt with in the past, but this can't be a trauma bond. So it's not going to be about how you were done wrong here, of how this person did this person did this. It's more about what you learned about yourself, right? So when it comes to this, it's about how you've grown, how you've matured, how you've gotten through it, how you've become this better version of yourself, how you've been able to let go of certain things, how you're at peace, how you are moving forward in that positive journey that you're in, okay? So let's look at the love between the two of you and see how this plays out for you, considering you both have been in a relationships before that may have had a lot of deceit on you, or on your person, well, for both of you, because it is the top energy of the bottom of the deck, right? So between the two of you, this is your combined energy. So you both have had some type of deceit in your past, okay, that you've dealt with. So let's just see here about how you might feel about this person when you meet them. All right, forgiveness. Allow healing waters to wash away the pain of the past. I can't make it up. So when you both come together, it's going to be such a different effect than what you've been in before. Okay, they're going to see you for you. They're not going to see you for the person they were with in the past. And same for you. You're going to have all this forgiveness and what's happened to you in the past be washed away with this great love that you come in together on. And it has nothing to do with deceit. Okay, so you give the benefit of the doubt. You're going to give this a chance because perhaps in the past you may have been kind of like held to the no on relationships because I've been hurt. Well, you can't live like that, let's face it. It's not healthy to live like that. We are people of needing to come together with people. We need that kind of connections in our lives to have a healthy lifestyle, have a healthy life. All right. So it's important that you don't see everybody as a criminal in love or somebody that's going to hurt you, even if in the past they have. Okay. You might be an empath. You might be targeted. You may have been in the past, but it's important for you to be able to tell what is going on for your intuition, whose feelings you're picking up on, what it is that it's telling you, and how to move forward within that space. Okay, so let's just see here. Friend zoned. I knew it. You may just start off as friends. You may just say, look, I like you. I like the idea of getting together. However, I am still healing and we can be friends. Let's just start out as friends. There is something here that I wouldn't mind exploring. Perhaps there's this spark between us. There's this eye contact of, I like you kind of energy, but you may not be quite ready just to jump right in on. And you may want to get to know this person on a friendship level before it goes anywhere else. So I knew it. So there might be some time apart. Maybe you've said to this person, look, I just need more time. I want to give this a chance, but we have to start off as friends. Maybe they want to have more than just friendship, and perhaps you're just not willing to do that. So you say, okay, well, you do you. If that's what you're looking for, I'll be over here. Because I'm going to take it slow for me and you're not going to make me feel bad for my choice. So let's just see what your person has to say when it comes to this. They want to be your best friend, and they're hoping that by being your best friend, that even if it is friend zoned for them, they may just be fine with that because they're hoping that it will get to a point where it will become a romance, okay? So there may be some hidden feelings here. Maybe they don't come out and tell you just how much they like you or how much they want to be with you. There are some hidden elements in this relationship. So let's just see here what this might be. Okay, yeah, they are looking at a lasting love. This is your true love, okay? Now, that is what they are getting about you. They know you are their true love. They are looking at somebody that ticks all the boxes for them. There's a spark there. There's this great friendship that could become more than that. They're hoping, and they really feel a ton for you. Let's just see what else we have. Soulmate. So we do have twin flame union here and soulmate. So this could be pretty powerful. You might have a hard time being away from this person. Okay, so of course now I forgot where I was. I had to take the call, and so divine timing, twin flame, and soulmate. This is a twin flame is a type of soulmate. Oh, this one wants to come out. It kind of flipped up. All right, reaching out. Now it was a little cockeyed, so they might still be thinking about it. It could be that they are going to do so eventually. It just may be not right away. If it's not completely straight up and down, I feel like it might be in terms of a little bit of time that goes in between before they reach out. And this could be why there's time apart here. So let's just see here, or that could be that they reach back out to you after you become friends. Now, if you've briefly met this person and you didn't exchange names or numbers or anything like that, you're going to see them again. There might be some time in between where this is all going to unfold. All right, let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Perfect match. So this is not all soulmates come together, or twin flames, I should say, because sometimes they're kind of hard to navigate compared to soulmates, where there's romantic soulmates. There's like a lot of different soulmates you can have. I won't go over all of them, but there are some people that you meet for a reason, and every time you meet somebody, it's for a reason. So, all the way through, where some are for some time, some are for the whole time that you're here and your whole life, or you're good friends with somebody, or in love with somebody for the whole time. Whatever the case is, people are in our lives for different reasons, and some are for a long time, some are for a short time, and some you may just briefly meet. So, depending on things, I feel like you're going to run into this person again. I feel like they may be in your area and if they're not, you'll end up going back to wherever it was that you met them before. For whatever reason, it may be a different reason. It may not be for you to go out there to see that person and see if you can run into them. It may just be that it happens, right? Of course, when you're trying to navigate it yourself, not always works out that way. So divine timing is here, though. So choices of commitment are going to be possible. Let's put it that way. Let's see what this is. Courthouse. Okay. So there might be a change in what's going on for them at this point, or for you. Take it however it resonates. And I'm going to say this because sometimes you might resonate more on this side than this side. So, and then you might resonate more with your side than this side. So, however it fits for you, flip it, switch it, whatever you need to do for it to resonate. Okay. So there is a change here about a courthouse in the distant horizon. Let's see what this is. Okay, and you are coming to an end with your financial constraints here, with this poverty for whatever you're lacking in. Things are going to change. So let's just see here. Yeah, and it may change when it comes to your work. So whatever you're doing for work, maybe you're changing your career. Maybe there are going to be things you're taking on. Maybe you're a business owner and you're going in a different route, or you're adding stuff to whatever you're doing to make more money. However this happens for you, it's going to work out. Let's look and see about your person. Wow. You maybe ran into this person at the courthouse. Maybe your person is a lawyer for when you got now I'm getting like, if you did online a divorce and then had to go to the courthouse to get the verdict, or you had to go and get some paperwork and sign something, or both of you had to sign the paperwork that you did online, or however this happened for a divorce for your person, they maybe had to go to the courthouse. So in the distant horizon, you may end up going there yourself for some reason. Maybe you end up getting a job at the courthouse, or there's a reason in the distant horizon that you go there for something. And this might be where you end up running back into this person. It is a main male, or it could be a female in their masculine side. Okay. This could be that whoever they're getting divorced from is not good for them, because it could also be the person they're getting divorced isn't good for them if they are the main male, and this is your person. Okay, however it goes for you, whatever gender you are attracted to. So if you are the female, this could be your person, and whoever they're getting divorced from isn't good for them. Okay, and however, if you are the masculine and you're into feminines or females, this might be somebody in your females, the person that you want to be around. It might be that they have somebody that is a male in their life that isn't good for them, that they may be divorcing. So however that fits for you, flip it, switch it, whatever, if you are on this side or that. Okay, there is a courtship that they want to have here, or it may be that this person that's in their life they're getting divorced from doesn't want this to take shape or form terms of whoever they're divorcing is going to maybe get in the way of this. Okay, so it may not be on your side, and if it is, then maybe you're more this side. However, if it's your person, they may have to deal with this. This might be where some deceit's coming in with this person they're divorcing, and now this divorced person that they're divorcing may not like that they are getting into a new relationship. So this is your perfect match, however. So let's just see here. Yeah, thief. Okay, so you both have somebody in your life that is maybe necessarily not really good for you, and it might be that it's just this one person in their life that is going to cause havoc or deceit in your life by taking your person's time, their money, their kindness, their gratitude. They're taking time or things away from you essentially for this courtship by this person being involved here as an obstacle. So let's just see what kinds of things that might be happening for your person or for you. Okay, we're looking at you in terms of things first. Now, Spirit might be wondering, how teachable are you about the inner child work that you're doing? And maybe you're wondering that about your person. This other person that's coming in for you, if you haven't already met them. Okay, your perfect match, your soulmate, your twin flame, this divine union, because with the soulmate and the divine union coming in as divine timing, and then your soulmate, the twin flame, this is a high level type of energy coming in for this. So you might be teaching other people how to maybe do the work online or as a mentor, or maybe doing courses online, or maybe you're doing other ways of doing something that's going to increase your finances. However, this might be that you are needing to do more work, and Spirit might be asking, how teachable are you? Are you going to take what I'm teaching you and go with it? Are you going to listen to what I'm saying? Are you going to fight me on this? What are you going to do here? So, all right. So Spirit's like, say what you mean. Just be honest. Be honest with self. And you might be hesitant about saying anything about someone else in their energy, because sometimes, especially if there are a friendship there, you might be stepping on somebody's toes in regards to that. Well, you don't know them, and then it essentially is, you're the messenger, and sometimes the messenger, it's like, don't kill the messenger, and then that might kill your relationship with this person if you're saying something about someone else that they are friends with. All right, just say what you mean, that you're doing inner work, if that's the time apart, or whatever the case is. This is your family and tribe, though. Whoever you're with, this is your tribe. Okay, whoever this perfect match is. All right, let's look at your person's side of things now. Whoever this is affecting your peace and your harmony, really, with that number 6 there. This is supposed to be the balance you have, and somebody's tipping the scale one way or another. All right, take off your mask. So your person is wanting your authentic self. Tell me what you mean. Say what you mean what you say. This might be triggering for you in terms of your inner child. You might be wondering what you should be doing in terms of this situation. This person wants to know the real you. They want you to take off your mask, unleash your creativity. So this person might be highly creative. They might be inspiring to you on how you can make some more money. A soulmate, once again, they have no doubt that you are meant to be with them as a love relationship. They want to have this courtship here, and Phoenix rising. So they really feel good, like you rise up. They are rising to become that better version of themselves. You make them feel like a better person. You help them see their potential or their gifts, or you help lift them up. You don't tear them down. And this might be new for this person. Sexual arts, yes. Now, you both might be fantasizing about what could be in terms of the bedroom. In this is kind of how I'm feeling with this. It's that perfect match that you're both feeling like you're complete when you're with this person. You feel good when you're with this person. You feel safe when you're with this person. You enjoy being around this person, and they do with you. Let's have a look at your outcome here. Right. This is very passionate. You feel their passion. You might feel their passion vibrating off of their skin. And this is a frequency, right? This is something you're going to feel before you may see it with your eyes. Okay. You're going to feel it with your soul. All right. This is like a soul connection of frequency energy that you have on your force field around your body. Everybody has one. And this is where, in terms of, I'm getting the color that you radiate here is, it's a match. It's like you both have that same vibe. There's some really connecting force here that's bringing the two of you together. Let's see here. Clarity. Yeah, you're really clear on where your passion lies and what you're meant to be doing in terms of your life purpose. But I feel like, in terms of clarity, this could be that you know this is your person. Yeah, this person's going to help you out. They're going to help lighten the load on whatever you're doing. You may need help in certain areas of your life, and this person's going to be happy to help you. This is going to help with some type of peace and harmony. And I mentioned that earlier about this person taking from you and your person in terms of time, knowledge, kindness, money, goals, whatever. They maybe want what you have, or they may want you and not this other person to have you. They want you for themselves. So it's almost like they're jealous. There's some jealousy here. Didn't we have envy here? Yeah, we did. And this person might be looking at a competition with their friend about this friend trying to deceive them, saying you're no good or something along those lines, and then trying to go after you themselves. And your person may see that and be pissed about that. They may end this out in friendship with this person, because this person's trying to go around them to get to you. So let's just see what else is going on. Yeah, you have that beautiful soul. So you are beautiful inside and out, and everybody knows it. You have that frequency. You just have that way about you that you are kind, loving, and accepting. And most people, let's face it, just want to be accepted. So, and you're one of them. You may even strive to go and help the underdog. Okay, so you may help people that nobody else wants to help. And you might be one of those people that are like, hey, don't talk like that to them. Like, what the hell? Why are you being such a dick? Like, you're one to speak up for those who are reluctant to speak up for themselves. Okay? Especially if somebody else is trying to tear them down. You're going to be the one that comes in and lifts them up, essentially, and maybe tears down another hide, that piece off their hide, in terms of trying to stick up for the person that they are picking on, okay, or bullying, or whatever they're doing. You want to go in and intervene, and you're one to do this. You're not afraid to say what you mean. But Spirit's like, look, you know what? Maybe you didn't speak up in your past, and now you're like, hell to the no. Yeah, no. The answer is no. And you're one to kind of, now you may realize uh, the damage you did in the past to your own self by not standing up for yourself. And now it's more of a, you know what? I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm not here for you. I'm here for me. And now it's about, don't disrespect me. you know, so you're much more likely to stand up for yourself, and not only yourself, you've seen how this can really impact you as a person. And so when you see other people doing it, you're not liking it much, and you're more likely to intervene on that. All right, let's see one more. Blessings. I love it. So by doing this, you will get some type of payoff. Possibly this lotto ticket. I realize unlimited wealth is my life, is my blessing. So I love it because I feel like you're going to get rewarded essentially for helping others in whatever way you can. And it doesn't always have to be in the dollar, okay? It can be in other ways. Even just smiling at people, you may not realize how much of an impact you have by doing so, okay? All right, prosperity, your person, they are having some type of good luck in terms of whatever this prosperity is for them. And it may be that they've met you. Okay, it might be about love. Oh, prosperity and manifestation. So this may be exactly what this person has manifested, or this is what's coming in for you that you've manifested, this prosperity, this manifestation. But I'm feeling more like your person is kind of match for match here on what they have manifested really is what you've manifested just as much. So you might be pulling one another to that frequency of having this. Okay, reconciliation, time apart. You're going to come and back together with this person that you've maybe just met. I feel like you're in that forgiveness state where you're just going to do what you need to do to have your peace, and you're going to give people the benefit of the doubt, but you might just keep them on the down low as a friend. And then maybe there's some time between that you don't see this person. And when you do see them again, they feel really good about this. I feel like you too. And they, oh yeah, they want this love. Okay. So they're hoping to have more than just a friendship here. Now, maybe this was somebody you knew as a friend when you were younger. Maybe you were with somebody, they were with somebody. Maybe it just never happened before. Maybe you keep seeing this person in and around, or maybe they come into your location. Let's see here. Empowerment. So this love really empowers you to move forward. I feel like this is really important that you do. All right, justice. You're going to do the right thing. They're going to do the right thing. This is somebody that may have something to do with the courthouse, or maybe they're a lawyer. However this fits for your person or for you, courthouse has something to do with it. And you both have that inner strength because of what you've been through. You're stronger for it. You are mentally stronger for all the crap you've been through, okay? And this really does uplift you higher and higher in terms of the lessons you've learned. May have been quite a few that you've learned in a short amount of time that is going to really put you higher up on the frequency. So I feel like with the strength, you can endure anything. This is kind of reminding me of that healing wounded warrior type of dynamic here. And you both may be one of those wounded warriors due to people that have tried to con you in some way, or take from you in some way, or want something you have, or be jealous of what you have in your life, that you owe them something because you won the lottery. And because they know you, then you owe them, so you better give some money to them. You know? And I mean, most people that have true friends are going to want to shower them with gifts, or because now they maybe can, right? So they might have some really great gifts that they give for their birthdays or Christmas or whatever. Um, but it's like, it's almost like that person is like, give me half of what you got, that's going to make it fair for me, because I'm your friend, and it's not a real true friend if it's all about what you can give to them. Okay, because you shouldn't have to give anything for them to be your friend. Okay, let's face it. They should be accepting you for who you are based on who you are, and not what you give to them or what they can get from you. Okay, so let's just see here in terms of this Deceit here, and the Thief. Let's just see what comes up here. I'll do 3 cards. Okay. So it looks like you're going to build something with this person. You've maybe even manifested things good to come your way in terms of finances. This might be some type of opportunity with an abundance that you're both going to go towards. Perhaps one is more than the other, and it's going to inspire them or empower them to do something as well. I feel like maybe somebody's retired here due to an uplift in their finances. So this could be your person that won the lottery. However, this could be yours, right? So you're gonna be able to put down all those burdens. You're gonna be able to go where you want to go. You don't have any timelines. You might quit your job. You might retire yourself. This might be something you've manifested. You want to go and travel. Maybe you want to go and do this or that, the other thing. You're going to help out your family. You're going to do whatever you are with that money. Based on this ticket you win. Now, maybe this is something you've manifested as part of how you're going to achieve your goals to your best life. Okay. So, definitely going to be in terms of finance. So, somebody might be after that or be envious that you won this money. So, it might be an idea not to tell anybody about the money you win. Let's just say there aren't too many people out there where money doesn't change them, okay? And I feel like you might be given this gift because this is something that you are not going to feel like you're much better than anyone else because you have money, okay? It's going to be that it's going to be a tool to you. It's not who you are based on the money, that you are so much better than anyone else, right? It's not about that for you. I feel like the money is going to be used as a tool to get you from here to there and your journey in between, right? So let's just see about this perfect match. We'll go along for each one. What time is it? Oh, wow. This has already been longer than I thought. Wow. What a connection. The 10 of Cups. Are you kidding me? You both are planting seeds here. Good seeds of where this might go. Wow, this is your emperor. Holy shit. Okay, so sorry guys. Did I say that? All right, so wow, like this is long term. This is maybe even a marriage coming in here. And it doesn't have to be a marriage, especially if you don't want to be married. This person wants to have something with you. They may be getting divorced at this time. Maybe that's you're saying to them, well, when you are single, then come see me. I don't want to be a part of your whatever. You need to heal or maybe this is healing for them being around you to know that there's healthy relationships that you can have out there. Whatever the case is, it's like you're a lot of fun. You like to have fun. You're not wanting anything serious. Maybe you just want friendship for now. You just want people to hang out with, or whatever the case is. This is this is your tribe. This is your family. This is somebody that's going to become your family. This is going to be that long-term outlook for you. And dang, this is somebody that has all those doors opening up for them. This is somebody that's going to be fair. They have traditional values. They may be a leader in some way, shape, or form, maybe even have their own business. They're planting seeds with you. There are seeds that are being grown here, and you can see forever in their eyes, or they see forever in yours, or you both see it together. I mean, there is definitely a frequency here that is damn, shocking. Let's say. Let's look at the Thief. All right. You might be working on your craft. You're making it really your own here, and somebody doesn't want you to have this. They're upset and envious of whatever is going on for you, all right, or for your person. Well, both are yeses. This is the truth. You're going to see that truth. I feel with this Ace of Swords, there's the breakthrough there. There's a truth that is going to be made clear to you. And pay attention because you will see and have this mental clarity about maybe it's success you're having, and whoever is trying to disrupt that peace for you. And sometimes you're better off walking away from somebody that is disrupting your peace than it is to be a part of something or their game, especially if it's to try to take from you. Yeah, you're gonna have to make a decision on this. I mean, is this person somebody you want to have around you that's manipulating you, or is manipulative, or is lying, or is cheating, or is this behavior that you don't want to be around, or trying to get away with something from you? Let's see the sexual arcs here. Oh, okay. Yeah, this person that is trying to convince both of you or either one of you that this isn't a way to go about this. Six of Swords in reverse. This is staying put. This is resistance to change. This is returning troubles. So if you don't walk away from this person, it's just going to be another return of these problems. Now, this might be this ex that's coming back for your person that wants to have them back, and wants them to stay stuck in the past. However, this is, it may be having to do with trying to seduce your person into coming back to them after the divorce. Whatever the case is, your person is single and content and happy where they are. So let's just see what's going on here. Yeah, they're in love with you. I feel like they're quite content, but somebody is trying to maybe lure them. Now, this could be what this other person is saying. They're trying to lure you in. They're stuck in the past, or they don't want you to move forward. Whatever the case is here, there is real love here. Now, is this time apart, this person going back to the person they're divorcing? Could be. However that fits for you, okay? You may sense that. You may be seeing that in your mind's eye or feeling that in your intuition, or your intuition is telling you as much. The thing is to stay positive. Um, Realize that moving forward to whatever you're doing, uh, it is what it is. You may have to forgive this person for going back to the person and then realizing, no, I did the right thing by divorcing you. You're just trying to keep me from my person. And they may get that. You might be saying, no, I don't want anything to do with this. I didn't sign up for any divorce here that you're going through. I want to be there for you as a friend, but I'm not getting involved. If you want to come together in a relationship, I'll be your friend for now, kind of thing, until you've cleared away what you're doing. So let's just see here about the strength here. You both have this clarity and mental strength. Yeah, you see things. You definitely have the strength. So does your person, for that matter. Yeah, and that you're healing. I do like this because I feel like there's some isolation here from lacking. Yeah, there's something that you're healing, some type of lack here. And you might feel like you're being left out in the cold in this time, but you have that strength to keep going. You heal fairly easily here. Is kind of what I'm feeling. And it's not because you didn't. It's not because that you didn't um see this coming. Like, you may already know that there might be a time apart here, but you're good on that. I feel like you don't feel like it's you that's lacking. Okay, if that makes sense. Or if you do feel like you're being left out in the cold, um, you're already seeing it ahead of time and you're already healing up on that. Maybe you don't get involved for that reason at first. But let's see, why is the Five of Pentacles here? Yeah, okay. So there might be somebody in a competition. So maybe they do go back. Oh, I do love this person. I did marry them. I was happy at one point with them, and I'm going to try again. Whatever this competition is, or these conflicting things that are happening, I feel like it's a power struggle or some type of complex struggle for you or your person. All right. So Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So this emotional harmony or this legacy, um, if they're going to put you in competition, you're not making them a part of your legacy. Or let's just see where this goes. Come on. Wow. Okay. I love it. Oh, hell no. Okay, let's just look at this. All right, we have this competition. They're not going to make any money by doing this with this other person if they go back. Okay, even if they think they love this person, it's deceitful. Okay, there's been deceit here. Okay, and they're dedicating themselves to the wrong person. They may be your emperor. Maybe it's you going back. I don't know. Maybe you go back to somebody that's trying to take from you. You're going to see this truth. You're going to say, look, come and tell me the truth. I've got boundaries here, and somebody's going to get karma for this. Okay. There's going to be karma that plays out. They're going to realize that you were the team player. You were the one that would have collaborated with them, and shared goals with them and been a team player with them, not somebody that was opposing everything they wanted, or not, you got to give me this, or it's conditions on love here that I'm feeling. So you're definitely one that would have, and they're seeing this because this was all kind of a crossing, I believe. So I'm going to put that back, and if it's meant to come back out, it will. Okay, let's see what this has to say. All right, you're going to talk about this. You're working on your finances here. So you know what you have coming in for you. You're working on your finances. You have a passionate new beginning with somebody that is going to be emotionally available. So if this is an ex coming back here, you may have a soulmate and a twin flame. So you may have two suitors here. You may have your emperor that you're going to be really happy with, that, and then there's somebody here that is wanting your attention as well. So you have an emperor, and you have somebody that's showing up as emotionally available, a water sign. Wow. And your emperor, I mean, I believe the emperor is Aries. Yeah, the fire sign. So, wow. So water and an Aries. And who's the water here? We have the Aries, and the water is the King of Cups, who is. I'm trying to think here of the King of Cups here. How come I'm not picking up on that? I believe that's the Pisces. Yeah, Pisces is here, and Aries is here. Somebody doesn't want you to go forward on something. They want you to come back to somebody from the past. So you might have somebody that's a reconciliation from the past here. There's justice here as well. So where's the justice card? Is that your emperor? Where did I see that? Oh, that's right. I put it back in the deck. Yeah. But we do have the justice card here. I feel like you know what I'm getting? I'm getting like, even if they were your emperor, you don't not always end up with your emperor. I mean, even the emperor is still learning till the end of days, until they die, just like anyone else. We're learning constantly right up to the time that we pass. So I feel like even if you're not going to build your legacy with somebody because they're going to continuously put you back in competition with other people. Okay. Now maybe they're stepping out on you before, maybe they're conning you back in. This may have been that person that made you feel a certain type of way, that it was on you, like it was, oh my God. I'm getting that mental, it's all in your head. Meanwhile, they are doing it and made you feel like they weren't and that you could trust them. They would never do that to you. Meanwhile, they have, and they have been the whole time. Okay, maybe they, you know what I'm getting? I have been getting this recently too. Now, like I said before, sometimes love plays out differently than we realize in terms of marriage, especially if you do end up getting married. Marriage may mean something different to everybody, and based on how they grew up or how they look at marriage. And just because they put a ring on it does not mean that they're going to be devoted to you and you alone. And even though you may be to them, that may not be the case, especially if there was infidelity prior to this. They usually say once a cheater, always a cheater. And I have yet to see that be not the case. Haven't seen that before where somebody's changed that dynamic. All right. You do have a King of Swords here, who is fearful here. So, and we did have that Queen of Swords come out here about the truth. So, you have your intuition here. So, did we put that one back too? I think we did. The Queen of Swords came out, and that was a connection. So, the King of Swords is fearful. So, this is talking about this. Somebody is in their head here talking about this to themselves. Somebody sees forever with you, yet somebody goes back. We have the Queen of Wands here. Wow. You're a looker. You're somebody that is very authentic. I feel like you are very authentic. You don't you don't give a shit what anybody thinks. And you're very confident and even fiery. You're the one that's going to stand up for people. This is that dynamic of um don't play with me kind of thing, like I see what you're doing and I'm going to call you out on that, and I don't believe the words that are coming out of your mouth. I'm not buying that crap. So stuff it. Kind of dynamic here. I feel like you're going to do the right thing here. Somebody's going to have some type of karma that you are going to go on just fine and build a legacy with someone else here, is kind of what I feel like. I feel like you might walk away from one of these suitors, and I feel like you have a twin flame and a soulmate. Now, it could be that this person is this emperor, but are you going to end up with the emperor? They may be just there to take some money, honey. So, they may really trigger you from the past. They might be doing the same thing your ex did. I don't know. Maybe it is your ex. I don't know. Let's just somebody is trying to save some money or maybe wants to take your money. Five of Swords. So there might be an argument or a conflict that ends up here. And you might walk away from somebody here and end up walking right into another connection with somebody that is available to you. Let's look at what your intuition is saying. All right, the World. You are closing out a cycle for a new one to begin. Your person did that already. So maybe you did that already. I don't know. But your intuition is saying you're getting on the right path to something new. Now, maybe I should have gone the Emperor and the King of Cups here. So why don't we do that? Let's see about your person here. Your intuition is saying one door's closing for one to open. We'll find out on which one of these that might be on, okay? Let's find out what your Emperor intuition is saying. All right, fight for this. Talk about this. Go after this is what the Emperor is saying here. Inspired action, fighting for it with that full armor on, being impulsive to come in and charge ahead. What about your King of Okay, there's uncertainty with this King of Cups. Okay, there's some type of uncertainty, something hidden here in regards to this. Okay, so that conflict, there is going to be a conflict, and we already saw that. So I'm just going to see what else comes at the bottom of the deck. Oh, okay, there is somebody here that wants to give you a small offer to see if you're going to give back. If they give, are you going to give them something back? That equal give and take. So somebody's going to make you a priority here. So it's just going to be maybe a financial opportunity or some juggling or multitasking or some balance that you need here. I feel like you might get your balance back with the right offer. So let's just go one more time around here. So I kind of want to see here. Where's my cards I'm looking for? I had them all here. No, oh, there they are. Okay, let's use these ones. Okay, so I want to do the Emperor and what your intuition is saying about them. We know what their intuition is saying. Somebody's uncertain about you. The other one wants to come forward full tilt. Okay, let's look at your Emperor. What is your intuition saying about your Emperor? Eight of Wands, that they're showing up. They're coming in. Okay, but what does that say about them? They're showing up, but okay, let's look at the King of Cups here. We know they have some uncertainty here, or you're uncertain about them. Ten of Cups and Six of Pentacles. They're going to give that equal give and take. However, there's some uncertainty about this. Now, this could be your new person. That might be your person coming in that you're uncertain about. You have time apart. There's certain things going on here. Your Emperor wants to come in. However, Ace of Pentacles, you want to build with one of these guys, but I don't want to say guys, but they're showing up as the Emperor and the King. So maybe whoever you are into, whoever you're attracted to here is going to play a part in this. And pay attention to those around you. Let's crack the deck. Oh, Three of Wands. Okay. So there's going to be some disappointments here, or mixed loyalty. Some trouble's going to end here. There's going to be maybe a business cooperation instead. I almost feel like this is so uncertain. Guides will use symbols, items, numbers, or anything that may mean something to you or your situation. So there's going to be something that comes along here that you're going to realize about your situation. I feel like you might be uncertain about certain people because of your money coming in. If you end up winning this lottery, don't tell anybody, is what I'm getting. Keep it on the down low to yourself, not even family. And people might see you buying things, but I feel like it's going to be that you're saying that you're doing well in your business or whatever you're doing, instead of telling them exactly where this money's coming from. Because I feel like this is something your guides are going to give you some signs on about who's who that you're meant to do this with, this Ten of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. So even though you feel like this is your Emperor, your person coming in, and they're showing up as the Emperor, you might end up not going with them after all and going with someone new. So let's put a face to them. Holy hell, it's already been an hour collective. This has been a long reading, but hell, it's kind of important to kind of choose the right way to go. But I feel like you're going to have to use your intuition on this. I don't know if Spirit's really going to give me an answer. Yeah, you have the witch in you. You have that divination. And I always see this as a good thing. It's the witch here. I mean, it looks kind of scary and dark and all that stuff, but I feel like you are one that sets intentions. You may do your own spells that you put out to the universe as in terms of manifesting what you want for yourself or wanting good things for others. The only time that you really have dark magic playing a part here and karma attached to it is when you send out something bad about someone else, that's what comes back to you. So it's important that you plant good seeds. You're planting good seeds with somebody here that is your person. I feel like you're going to know who this is, because whoever your person is the one you're going to come in with. You're going to build a legacy with them, but whoever this isn't, who puts you in a competition, now maybe there's two people competing to you, okay? So you may decide not to have either one of them build with you, okay? And somebody might try to take that money from you. So it's important that you, whatever lotto ticket that you get there, that you maybe don't say anything about the money. Okay, so we have Australian here. So maybe you have Australian, maybe you come from Australia, maybe you want to go to Australia, maybe you have mixed lineage with your ancestors from Australia. All right, we have pregnancy here. So there is something you're wanting to build or produce. Now, this could be a child. We have braids here. We have a scar here, maybe on the outside of you or inside. You might be scarred within. Now, you're strong. You've been through a lot. There's somebody with green eyes here. We have dark skin. Excuse me. We have fun-colored hair here. So maybe you like to dye your hair different colors. Maybe you just dye your hair. There's a tooth gap. Maybe you have Asian descendants. And you might be short. So, or somebody here is. Now, keep in mind, there is somebody getting a divorce from somebody already. Now, this could be somebody's appearance that's showing up here that you might recognize as an ex of your person's or whatever the case is, okay? Take it however it is resonating for you, of course. Aw, kitty. She's very vocal. This is the feral cat that I that I was able to get, and she's that Bengal type of cat. So she's got really cool markings, and she's kind of brown. Very vocal though, very loud. Kitty, Jade, Jade. Anyhow, she knows her name. I think she knows her name. She's got really beautiful green eyes, so that's why I called her Jade. But anyhow, you guys, this is what I have for you. So please like, share, and subscribe. Become part of the Divine Oracle Tribe if you haven't done so already. And again, happy Father's Day to all those fathers out there. I'm wishing you the best for your day. And hopefully it's nice out and you're enjoying your day with your family. All right, you guys, take care. Stay blessed. And we'll see you next time. Later.